On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors. So striding in, Tony Gwynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Tony.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Ryan has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
1-0 the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Mays facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, number 34. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dunn ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
First pitch on its way.
Tony.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping in, Dunn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 7.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Gehrig camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Man at second here with two away, and in steps Big Frank. And that misses inside. 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled away. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now batting, Willie Mays. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Mays ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Roberto Alomar will be next. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So striding forward now, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he fouls this one off. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. The second for 1 to Gehrig for the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ichiro Suzuki 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
For Chinese Taipei, the pitcher, Clayton.
Here's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Suzuki.
Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. Ready for another chance. Tony Gwynn, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
A ball and a strike now. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get up.
And the throw to first is there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony Gwynn. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Smith shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Striding in once again. Done. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. Lifted into center field. Mays waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So coming to the plate, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Suzuki is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit back up the middle. Alomar gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Into the box, Willie Mays.
Leading off for the Tar Heels.
And the pitch.
The center fielder, Willie.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Smith is up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Roberto Alomar becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Alomar fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back. Make the count 1-0 and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder,
looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Rodriguez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. And a throw over by Ozzy's in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Nolan Ryan. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ichiro is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Willie Mays. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 34.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. A windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Suzuki on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Ready for another shot now. Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now
so digging in now. Done.
7.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mays going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Here's another 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think it's
a swing and a miss. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Standing in, Ozzie Smith, over 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Duke Snyder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alomar is off at first with 2 away. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lee Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And that brings up the George Brett will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. But the catcher will simply apply the tap. Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he popped him up. Done. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Outside.
This one's
That's
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Mays. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the...
And we'll have to leave it there. So stepping in, Nolan Ryan, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like that.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is popped up near second base. Alomar waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding in, number 34. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Roll, this is what every manager loves. One day when you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Suzuki is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped up. Thomas has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes.
I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous, she be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Oh,
hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
oh,
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day, it ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real, it ain't the same.
1 time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound, and those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh, swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us, got the heart of Spartacus. Treat Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake boy, diva, and conceive us of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my, I just different. Ooh,
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
ooh,
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
yeah.
Live by the G code every day, it ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real, it ain't the same.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be time. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Chinese Taipei, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Hershiser into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Batting second.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. Great chance to drive in a run here in the
0-1,
early going.
no strike.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Gwynn leads off second with nobody out. Mays connects and sends it deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting third, the catcher.
He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in steps the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig fouled off. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout at the track.
If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Tony.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Now at the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Castillo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. And their runners at the corners now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Mays is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch him.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Settling in now, Rogers Hornsby from the belt. The pitch. drive base hit. In now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
1-1, no strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
Nope.
He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
First pitch coming, here it is. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Mays, the runner at third. Hornsby at second. Ramirez at first, one gone. Quinn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will be tagged out at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Hershiser has his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Mays, but he's not going to get to it in time. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
He's going.
There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now they'll slap the tag on him, and he is toast. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two. Bases are empty, one man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's off 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Leading off the inning, Joe Morgan. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
1-1 the count now. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Number 34 has it, and he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Number 34 corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Hershiser is retired, 2 down now. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Right to Donaldson. Throw on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Mays, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding in, Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now batting, Johan Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed strike 3.